Some applications you might not want to keep around. Some of them you may want to just disable because they're messing up your groove. You can go to Settings and Apps, and then you can scroll through your listing of applications. And when you click on any individual application, you can force stop, clear data, uninstall, or in some cases move it to the SD card. Some things you definitely don't want to disable, like the Android keyboard. You can disable it, you are not allowed to uninstall it because it's absolutely essential. However, I would caution against ever disabling your keyboard. It's a lot more difficult to interact when you don't have the Android keyboard anymore. But force stop will stop the application, and clear data will remove some of the things that it remembers about you. In the case of games, clear data would remove, say, your save games, and things like that. Now, at some point in time, you might need to go outside of the normal market means. And sometimes that means installing things from a market that is not the Google Play market. Sometimes it might mean searching for a specific APK. Now, an APK is kind of like a .exe file, which is really just an executable file for Windows, but in this case, the .apks are executable files specifically for Android. Now, there are places that hold on to APKs of previous versions of something, like, for example, Skype. Recently, Netflix updated their application, and as a result, I know that a lot of people's Netflix subscriptions stopped working on their tablets. Now, if you're only willing to do things through the normal Google market, then that might cause problems because who knows how long it will take before they figure out what the problem is. But if you're willing to install an APK on your own, you can go back to a previous version, one of the version before you updated, when your Netflix or Skype worked great. And that way you can hang on to that until they fix the problem and suffer very little interruption in service. Now, it does come with disadvantages, so you do have to undertake this at your own risk, but it is definitely possible. After you've downloaded your APK, you're going to need to transfer it to your tablet somehow. Some people use a flash drive. Other people plug it straight into their computer and drag and drop it into the downloads folder on their tablet. Whatever way you choose to is up to you, but there are a lot of ways to do it. After you've downloaded your APK, you're going to need to install it. So go into your File Manager program. In this case, mine's called File Manager. You navigate to where you downloaded. In mine, it's a folder called Download. You click on it, it asks you if you want to install it. You say Install, and bam! Now you have the opportunity to close the little dialog or to open the application itself. The application will now appear in your home screen, so you can just navigate to it and click on it from there if you like. It's very easy to install APKs to your Android device. Now, there are more than just one market out there. For example, Google Play, GetJar, and One Mobile Market are 3 different types of markets. But if you're going to install from those other markets, you need to have the unknown sources box checked. This allows the installation of non-Google Market apps. Now, the applications that you're going to be downloading might not differ at all from the applications that you would be getting in the regular Google Market. However, it is important to tell your tablet that it can accept that. It does come with a slightly added risk, but it's your decision whether or not you want to undertake that. So remember to just think about everything as a trade-off.